assistant principal of Gary Road Elementary School, Toby Price, was fired after reading a children's book titled I Need a New Butt to a group of second graders.
My boss had asked me to set up a Zoom with the second grade classes and the principal at the school they're going to be at next year, and she was going to read to them. And she didn't show. My boss told me, go ahead and read. I grabbed one of my favorite books that I had nearby. I read it to them. It's a funny, silly book. You don't let kids see funny and silly books. They're not going to stick around long enough to find out that books can be other things than funny and silly. You have to hook them with the funny and silly stuff. And that's what, I've always done. That's what this book was for.
In Hinds County, Holly Emery, 3 on your side.
Ladies and gentlemen, this happened in Mississippi at an elementary school, and these were second grade students. So this man that you saw in the video was an assistant principal, and he was told to do a Zoom class with second graders. And I guess another teacher was supposed to be there and couldn't be there. So he was there and he was told to read a book to them. So he picked this book and he ended up getting fired. So this is Toby Price. And the book that he read to the second graders was called I Need a New Butt. So y'all, just listen and tell me if you would have a problem with this book if this was your child. Let's face it, they fire our people for far more petty things. The incident that spurred criticism from free speech advocates who claim the termination could have a chilling effect at a time of conservative fuel pushes for book bans in schools across the U.S. Yeah, that's because they're banning the books that make them look bad historically. We know what it is. So on March 2nd, Read Across America Day, these were students from 6 and 7 years old. And this was in Hinds, Mississippi County. And they were waiting for an administrator to read them, a book on Zoom. This is according to the New York Times. The administrator was unable to attend, so Toby Price, who was the assistant principal at Gary Road Elementary School, who was in his office, stepped in. He quickly picked up I Need a New Butt by Dawn McMillan and started reading to around 240 children. This was all on Zoom. I Need a New Butt. For readers age 4 to 8 is about a boy who sets out to find a new bottom after seeing a crack in his buttocks, which makes him afraid it's broken. Price, who had been teaching for 20 years, said the district superintendent called him into her office and told him that he was being placed on leave. 2 days later, Price said he was accused of breaking the Mississippi Educator Code of Ethics and was fired. I expected a write-up, Price told the Times, but I did not expect to get terminated. I cried the entire way home. So in a letter to Price, the superintendent reportedly called the book inappropriate, pointing to references of flatulence and noting that it describes butts in various colors, shapes, and sizes. Example, fireproof, bulletproof, bomb-proof. Price said the school officials told him they feared complaints from parents. And Martin said that, he had been unprofessional. Price told the Times he had a lawyer and would fight his firing. Neither Martin nor members of the school board immediately responded to the Guardian for comment. So, PEN America authors organized and urged school officials to reverse their decision. Well, I mean, look, because of CRT, many of these parents are running around getting these historical books thrown out, you know, and y'all don't do nothing. You don't talk about free speech or anything, I guess when it pertains to certain people, free speech is out the window, right? All right. So, Price told the Times literacy instruction was crucial at his school in the county where more than 21% live under the poverty line. Now, I take it that most of these children were not, they were non white children, just looking at, the poverty line and stuff. And, and I saw a picture of the school and I just saw, so called black children. That's what I saw. So we have a lot of reluctant readers, Price said. I am a firm believer that reluctant readers need the silly fun books to hook them in. He has 3 children to support. He said 2 with severe autism, adding, I'm tired, I'm stressed, and I'm overwhelmed. I need to work. Price received support on social media, including on the school's Facebook page. My granddaughter heard him read the book and thought it was hilarious and not at all inappropriate, one commenter said. When they do have a hearing, believe me and baby girls gonna be front and center. So he got some supporters, but y'all, the bottom line is I'm gonna ask you, especially my subscribers that are parents, do you feel this is appropriate if you got young children around the second grade, even if they're a little older? How would you feel about a school administrator picking this book to read to really young children? I can't wait to see your comments on this one. I also have to go back to homeschooling. See, if you homeschool, you wouldn't even have to deal with this. You can pick any book for your child, that's appropriate for them. And you can pretty much teach what you want them to know. Yeah, you don't have to go according to nobody else's guidelines. And that's the bottom line. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this former assistant principal reading I Need a New Butt to second graders. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.